Hey friends, I'm back home. So on my last couple of posts, I talked about the weekend that I just had, which was an event out in Sedona. Pretty spectacular. You should check out my other posts to hear more about it. But the inevitable outgrowth of an experience like that is an added degree of awareness around certain patterns in my life. It's what these retreats, or it's not really a retreat, I guess it's an event, are all about. And so what showed up for me as I'm driving home yesterday, I'm on the road and I'm, in my inimitable way, I'm going just a little faster than I probably should for the vehicle. Not dangerously fast. I won't tell you any numbers so that there's no temptation to judge. But I'm sitting in the car at one point towards the end of the trip, maybe like an hour from home or so, hour and a half from home, and I start to feel the movement of the vehicle and the sort of the pushing of the vehicle. I start to feel it as my own self. And I'm like, why am I pushing? I had no real deadline to get back for. I didn't want to get back too late, but it's not like going that extra 5 or 8 miles faster was gonna make the difference in terms of like what time I arrived or how much sleep I got. I already missed Annalise's bedtime. And what showed up pretty quickly, I just backed off, and what showed up was this sense that the vehicle was manifesting exactly what I experience emotionally and psychologically in my daily life. Pushing, urgent, striving, desperate to get there. And that was the sentence that came through. I'm just so anxious to get there. And it's like, where? Where's there? Your own death? Is that what we're hastening? Is that what we're in a hurry to experience? The culmination of this life in the moment of death? Really? I'm anxious to get there? Because that's actually what's going on. It's not, of course, what I'm thinking as I'm going through my day or as I'm doing any particular task with a hell-bent on the future kind of approach. But you look closely, and that is actually what's happening. There's this desire to get somewhere else other than where I am now. And this came through a number of times pretty viscerally on the event itself. I think I spoke about this on my after day one, but kind of something about listening to the car. It was like all of a sudden the whole vehicle I was in kind of became a manifestation of this urgent energy. And I thought, what if I'm just allowed to be where I am? What if I don't have to get anywhere? And immediately, because I'm a father, I started thinking about how I'm programming my daughter. What am I teaching her? If I'm sitting with her practicing violin, and my inner intention is, I want her to learn this so she can do this, so she can do this, so she can do this, and I'm always looking, 3 or 4 or 10 steps down the road. I'm missing. what's happening right in front of me. I'm missing this moment of connection with my daughter. And B, I'm teaching her that the only reason to do anything is for the future. I'm programming her to think the same way I think and to kind of have that continual orientation towards somewhere elseness. And what a shame. What a shame when I've got a 4-year-old right here playing with me, playing music with me. She stood right here this morning. This morning was different. I was better. And I have to say, I'm spelling this out in stark terms because I want to receive it. I want to hear this lesson from myself. It's not a new lesson, but I think there's a level of resolve showing up. You know, one of the things that really came through on the event was make every moment that I'm working with Annalise, that we're practicing, that we're playing music, make all of it about connecting, about enjoying, about experimenting, playing. This is a girl with an absolutely determined iron will to get it right, and she came that way. I did not program her with that. She was born that way. Part of her soul, I guess. So I have the opportunity to offer her that's a skill. That's a real powerful skill that will take her far in any number of fields and pursuits. But it's also a fixation on things that ultimately don't give peace of mind and don't give that sense of play and joy and ease. So maybe I can help someone with that level of intense determination to hold that in context, hold that determination in context and that urgency and that desire to get there. And realize we're here to live. We're here to be who we are now for the duration of our lives. I want to be who I am now for all of my life. I don't want to be worried. I don't want to be only thinking about who I'm going to be for most of my life, if not all of my life, if I never catch on. And then all of a sudden arrive at the end of my life and go, wait, hold on, wait, what? Oh, shit. Not how I want to roll. So that's what showed up for me. This is a long video. There's a lot of music at the beginning of it. Thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon.